Hi, my name is Lori. I am a DBS or Deep Brain Stimulation participant in Dr. Crupio's clinical trial. It finished last year. You can find the scientific article in eBiomedicine, the world's first clinical trial of deep brain stimulation for refractory or resistant to medication schizophrenia. I suffer from paranoid schizophrenia, or, well, as the DSM-5 calls it, schizophrenias. They just clump everything together. Anyways, these images show exactly where the electrodes are at in my brain. And I simply had to share this with you, with all of you, because oh, I thought I'd forgotten I was recording. I simply had to share this with all of you because I'm in remission. I am symptom free. I've had a few ups and downs because of this huge change in my life. It's been such a huge change in my life. Huge change. My life has turned inside out, upside down, left, right, up, down. And I mentioned this in Instagram. I mentioned this in LinkedIn. I mentioned this in Twitter, especially in LinkedIn. There's an article that I write that talks about this. In LinkedIn, look for me, Lori Celinda Weber, in LinkedIn. You will find me. Why am I doing this? I just want to help. I just want to help in any way, shape, or form that I can. I just want to help people to know about the deep brain stimulation and what it has done for me and what it can do for others. Does it replace medication? No, it does not. Does it get rid of your symptoms? Yes, it does. Does it help you? Yes, it does. Does it change your life? Yes, it does. In ways you can't possibly imagine. And in ways I'm not going to tell you in this video because they will be too private and too personal. Although I did write a few books on Amazon that were a little personal. Anyways, in the Xray, which was done because I went to the ER one day because this side where I have the extension, let me see if you see it right there. That's called the extension, or I guess you'd call it a cable anyway you want to call it, which goes up behind my right ear. And anyways, this was hurting me one day, and I went to the ER and I thought, oh my God, what's going on? And I thought, I've got to go to the ER. I've got to find out what's going on. So I went to the ER and they did a few X-rays, and they said, hey, you're A-okay. You're okay. Your electrodes are in place. Your leads are in place. Everything's in place. And this X-ray is what they did. It's a picture of an X-ray because, of course, I cannot take the X-ray from the computer at the hospital. So it is a picture that the doctor did with my cell phone of the X-ray on her computer screen. And it simply shows where the electrodes are at. There are 4 total in my brain. They are all in the nucleus accumbens, or the pleasure centers of my brain. And that is the area which is responsible for, or which has been found to be responsible for getting rid of my psychotic symptoms. What are psychotic symptoms? Well, psychotic symptoms come from from psychosis, which is a symptom of schizophrenia. It is not a disease by its own right, or it is not a disorder. It is a symptom of schizophrenia, and basically it is losing contact with reality. Simple as that. In one way, shape, or form, you lose contact with reality, and it affects you in many ways. Sometimes people can tell, sometimes they can't tell. Every case of schizophrenia is completely different. It's a world all on its own. Dr. Crupio once said to me, my psychiatrist, one of my psychiatrists anyway, said to me that each case is a world unto itself. So you can see someone like me, and you can see someone completely different with the same disease. You can't judge based on me. You can't judge based on anybody. You have to know a lot of people with schizophrenia to really have an idea of what it's like. And there are also different types of schizophrenia, at least according to previous DSMs. And the DSM is like the Bible for psychiatrists. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with you. And if you have any questions, any questions whatsoever, I'd be very, very happy to answer them, to share my experience with you, the good, the bad, the funny, the sour, the sweet, the salty. I'd be very happy to share my experience with you.